Lincoln Project salutes Vice President Donald Trump. As Vice President, Trump will finally have the time to do the things that make him happiest. Talk about old movies, playing on his phone, admiring the assets of other men. Meanwhile, President Musk can get down to the business of running the country. We at the Lincoln Project are confident that Donald Trump understands his position. Elon is smarter, wealthier, more charismatic, has a far superior and more successful social media platform and company, is more successful with women, and a better dancer. As President Musk and his assistant J.D. Vance select appointees and write policies, we feel certain Trump will play his part because he's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Trump's a good boy.
Summit is hosted by a group called Women for America First, which is hilarious. And their keynote speaker had a dire warning for the ladies at lunch.
So when you see the leaks and the lies and the falsehoods and the smears, when you see the anonymous sources and insiders forecasting my demise, know this: they aren't really coming for me. They're coming for you.
No, they're coming for you. They're not coming for just you. Congressman Matt Gaetz was in Ohio giving a speech at the Strongsville GOP Christmas party, and he received quite an honor there.
Let's go get them. Thank you all so much.
Matt Gaetz, we have an award for you. My name is Michael. I'm with the Strongsville GOP. The 2023 Strongsville GOP Award.
Thank you all so much.
Congratulations for your dedication to using Venmo to allegedly paying underage girls to have
Thank you all so much.
Oh, and he's happy. He got it. An award's an award. That award, the guy who did that is a prankster named Michael Picard, who calls himself the professional dude.
Lumbee Catawa.
Drip, 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 ha, drip, drip.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Wiggle, waggle, wiggle.
Running against a rigged press.
It was a rigged race.
Some of the voting is rigged.
Florida was rigged. The game was rigged.
Our country is rigged.
The economy is rigged. The Republican system was rigged. Hillary Clinton was rigged.
The media is rigged.
These polls are rigged.
The whole deal is rigged. The banks are rigged.
The process is rigged.
I think my side was rigged.
It's a rigged everything.
The whole deal is rigged, folks.
Rigged, rigged, rigged.
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 Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged.
Rigged.
I call plenty of things in this country.
And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I said, why? I'm president. I want to protect the women of our country. They said. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say. Pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them from migrants coming in. I'm going to protect them from foreign countries that want to hit us with missiles and lots of other things. Remember, for 4 years we had no war other than I defeated ISIS, but I defeated ISIS, and I felt like Brett Favre. I defeated ISIS in 4 weeks instead of 5 years, which they said it was going to take. Because we have a great military, we just didn't have any leadership at the top. I mean, in the office of the president, or even close to it. So I said, I'm going to defend and I'm going to protect women. I'm not going to let people go up to the suburbs or go into places where they live, whether it's suburbs or cities or farms. We're going to protect our women. At the border, we're going to protect our women. And also...
Big job, really an incredible mind, and he's an unbelievable entrepreneur, sort of everything. I'm asking him, what do you do best? And we were not able to figure it out, but it's a lot of things.
Well, if you do figure it out, let us know, okay?
I heard something that was very interesting. The word grocery. It's sort of such a strange and simple, nice word. You know, I'm going out for groceries today.
Oh, is that what that word means? I didn't. Woman and the apples.
An old woman, she had 3 apples, and she brought them up to the cash register, and she looked at the woman and she said, "Is that the right price?" And the woman said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Yes, it is." And she said, "Oh, that's okay. Could you wait 1 minute?" And she took one of the 3 apples and she brought it back to the refrigeration, and she came back gently up to the cash register and she paid for 2 apples instead of 3.
Trees are hit by hurricanes. With them, it's like ho-hum. Do you ever see everything's gone except the palm trees? Because they've been hit by hurricanes for 2 million years, and they see a hurricane coming and they just go boom, boom. You ever see it? Boom, boom. So there's a shark 10 yards away from the boat, 10 yards, or here. Do I get electrocuted? If the boat is sinking, water goes over the battery, the boat is sinking. Do I stay on top of the boat and get electrocuted? Or do I jump over by the shark and not get electrocuted? Because I will tell you, he didn't know the answer. He said, "You know, nobody's ever asked me that question." I said, "I think it's a good question. I think there's a lot of electric current coming through that water." Now, all I know about magnets is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of the magnets. That China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. He said,
I don't care how sick you are. I don't care if you just came back from the doctor and he gave you the worst possible prognosis, meaning it's over. You won't be around in 2 weeks. Doesn't matter. Hang out till November 8th. Get out and vote.
Rights under a Trump presidency.
as president, I have to be your protector. You will no longer be abandoned, lonely, or scared. Women will be happy, healthy, confident, and free. You will no longer be thinking about abortion.
The comments come as Trump has grappled with how to handle abortion this election cycle, both wanting to take credit for the overturning of Roe v. Wade while casting all responsibility onto states.
We did a great thing when we got Roe v. Wade out of the federal government, got it back to the states.
Trump's allies have also received backlash for recent comments about women.
Thank you, Mr. President.
In Michigan, Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders swiping at Harris, a stepmother, for not having biological children.
My kids keep me humble. Unfortunately, Kamala Harris doesn't have anything keeping her humble.
A woman who was a Democrat and was an independent, she went independent, and last week she said, I want to be a Republican because this is what I stand for. And I've always admired her, and I've admired her because she was loaded up with common sense, and it's all